Hello little adventurers and welcome back to KidFable. Today we're off to a magical place filled with sunshine, history and yummy treats. Let's follow our favorite furry friends, Miko and Max, on their incredible journey to Athens, Greece. Our story begins under the warm Greek sun. Miko, a small brown cat with big curious eyes and a shiny green necklace, stretched his paws. He was buzzing with excitement. He loved new places and Athens felt like a giant playground just waiting to be explored. Beside him sat Max, a sleek black cat with wise green eyes, a shiny red necklace, and one perfect white sock. Max was calm and thoughtful, watching the city wake up. "Look, Max," Miko chirped, pointing a paw towards a giant hill. "What's that amazing building up there?" "It looks like a castle for giant cats. I bet the view is amazing. Let's go, let's go." Max chuckled softly. "That's the Acropolis, Miko, and the building is called the Parthenon. It's very, very old. We should be careful, but I agree, it does look like a grand adventure." With a flick of his tail, Miko was already scampering up the winding path. He was a natural climber, hopping from ancient stones to sturdy olive tree branches. Max followed at a more relaxed pace, his green eyes taking in every detail of the beautiful flowers and buzzing bees along the way. As they climbed higher, the city of Athens spread out below them like a giant white blanket. The houses looked like tiny sugar cubes, and the streets were like little ribbons. "Wow!" Miko gasped, his whiskers twitching. "You can see everything from here. It's like we're on top of the world." They finally reached the top and stood in awe before the Parthenon. Its giant marble columns towered over them, glowing golden in the sunlight. Miko felt tiny but brave. He imagined ancient heroes and wise philosophers walking right where his little paws now stood. He darted between the columns, playing hide and seek with the shadows. Max sat quietly purring. He felt the history in the air, a story thousands of years old. "Can you feel it, Miko?" he murmured. "It's like the stones are whispering tales of the past." Miko paused his game and listened. He couldn't hear words, but he felt a gentle, ancient hum, like a giant cat purring. After exploring the Acropolis, their tummies started to rumble. "All this adventuring has made me hungry," Miko announced. "I smell something delicious." He followed his nose down the hill and into a bustling neighborhood called Plaka. The streets of Plaka were narrow and charming, filled with little shops painted in bright blues and whites. Pink flowers spilled from balconies, and the air was filled with the sound of music and happy chatter. Miko's nose led them straight to an outdoor cafe. A friendly lady with a warm smile saw the two cats. "Yasis, little ones," she said, which means hello in Greek. She placed a small plate on the ground with a few bites of feta cheese and a piece of souvlaki, which is grilled meat on a stick. Miko pounced on the cheese. "This is so salty and yummy," he declared with his mouth full. Max nibbled delicately at the souvlaki. "This is wonderful," he said. "Thank you for your kindness." The lady just smiled and gave them a gentle pat. With their bellies full, they continued their walk through Plaka. Miko was fascinated by a shop selling evil eye charms, little blue and white glass eyes meant to protect you. "Look, Max. They have eyes just like ours, but blue. Do you think they help you see better in the dark?" Max smiled. "It's a symbol for good luck, Miko, to keep you safe on your adventures." He looked at Miko's green necklace and his own red one. "We have our own good luck charms right here." Next, they found themselves in the National Garden, a huge, shady park right in the middle of the city. It was a green paradise. Tall palm trees swayed in the breeze, and there was a pond filled with turtles sunbathing on rocks. Miko tried to have a conversation with a turtle, but it just blinked slowly and slid back into the water. Max found a perfect spot for a nap under a shady tree. The air was cool and smelled of pine and earth. Miko, however, couldn't sit still. He discovered a small sundial, a clock that tells time using the sun's shadow. "Max, wake up. Look at this magic clock. It has no hands, but it knows the time." Max opened one eye. "That's a sundial, Miko. It's one of the oldest ways to tell time, powered by the sun itself." Miko was amazed. Athens was full of clever inventions. As the sun began to set, it painted the sky in shades of orange, pink, and purple. They decided to climb another, smaller hill called Lycabettus Hill to watch the sunset. This time they found a little cable car that went up the hill. Miko had never been in a floating box before. He pressed his nose against the window, watching the city lights begin to twinkle below like fallen stars. From the top of Lycabettus Hill, the view was even more spectacular. The Parthenon was lit up, glowing like a magical lantern against the dark blue sky. The whole city sparkled. Miko and Max sat side by side, their necklaces gleaming in the twilight. Today was the best adventure ever, Miko whispered, finally feeling tired. His big, curious eyes were full of happy memories. He snuggled closer to Max. It was Miko, Max agreed, wrapping his tail around his friend. Athens is a city of stories, old and new, and today we added our own little story to it. They watched the stars pop out one by one in the clear Greek sky. They thought about the giant columns, the yummy cheese, the friendly people, and the magical sunset they knew. They would never forget their amazing journey to Athens. And as they drifted off to sleep under the watchful eyes of the ancient city, they dreamed of their next adventure together. Where do you think they'll go next? Thanks for joining Miko and Max on their trip to Greece. We hope you had as much fun as they did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to KidFable for more amazing adventures. See you next time.